Oh boy. All right, what's going on, everybody? If you may remember, as my phone rings as soon as the fucking video starts, good job. But the last time on Detractor Ball Z, we discussed how DSP is on this thing. I'm gonna call it a thing. He's on this thing about his fans and his viewers taking him for granted, and he may not always be here. And he got another copyright strike a few days back. Machinima already fixed his streaming, even though the strike's still live, but he can stream. So good job bending the rules for him, even though he hates people that get the rules bent for him, but whatever. It's a different subject. But he's trying to change his business plan. And now, instead of pre-streams, and because I think I know I said somewhere, I don't know if it was in the video on my Twitter machine, but I said these pre-streams, no, he doesn't need to do these pre-streams. The pre-streams just make him talk and ramble and say shit that can make him look bad. So pre-streams are gone. But now guess what we get? We get daily update videos. I can't even show you the title. There we go, daily update. We get daily update videos, which is great, right? And as you see here, this may be a long one. So I even got some Dynasty Warriors gameplay on the screen, which is very exciting, I'm sure. But this is the daily update, October 14, 2015. Streaming restored. No Dark Souls 3 After All / week update. Now keep in mind, Mr. Dark or Mr. Phil or Mr. Side, however he would like to be named, he does a weekend preview, and he posts his schedule every single day on his Twitter machine. So now we get the weekend preview, and we get daily updates that are almost 30 minutes long. Anyway, 68 comments so far. It was more than, it should be like 150, but a ton of them got deleted. And at the end of this video, we're going to go over some of the good comments that I kept because I was kind of lurking after this video got uploaded. As you see, 162 dislikes, 94 likes. I'm going to say like 120 of those are legit. And most, more than the other ones are just people multiple disliking his shit on the different accounts. But strap in, kids, it's going to be a long one. I planned on editing this and then doing a video like this to an edited video, but that would have required me doing a lot of work, and I don't want to do a lot of work for these videos. I'd rather do a lot of work on actual creative stuff. But let's get started.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the daily update for Wednesday, October 14th, 2015. DSP here, and as I said, I will be continuing to do these daily update videos for you about once a day, as long as I'm not live streaming that day. If I am live streaming, I'll be doing a pre-stream, which will then serve the same purpose.
We're going to listen to the first few minutes and then skip ahead.
Like this will be Sundays when I do the weekend preview, which is pretty much going to contain the same information plus the schedule for the entire week. So there's no reason for me to really do it on that day, okay?
There's no reason for him to do a daily update.
We've got good news. We've got bad news.
I think my audio might be
We've got a mix of stuff today, so let's get to it. First of all, the good news. My streaming capability has been restored by YouTube, although I have to be honest, primarily it is because of Machinima.
Celebrate good times, come on.
And in particular, their talent manager, who I've been in constant contact with ever since these false copyright strikes began back in August.
Sometime inside Phil only talks to the,
as I said, YouTube dragged their feet because of the
only
weekend.
Talks to the content manager, or whatever the fuck you call them, when he needs
But as
them.
of last night, my streaming capability on DSP Gaming has been restored. So in that regard, crisis averted. If I do want to stream on DSP Gaming, I have that capability again. And it's not going to be revoked if another false copyright strike comes through the pipeline right now, okay? The bad news is...
I'm just going to pause it again and say right here, I'm sure you've heard DSP shit on YouTube. He was shitting on YouTube over the weekend talking about, why is it loading? Talking about how they drag their feet and they're a bunch of pussies and blah, 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 blah. Basically complaining because YouTube wouldn't bend the rules for him. YouTube bends the rules for him, and he doesn't even acknowledge it. He act like he deserved to get the rules bent for him because his copyright strikes weren't legit.
I still have some other things.
Remember
that
when
are
he
not
talked
enabled.
about the top
For
tier
example,
YouTubers that can't get copyright strikes and some stupid shit?
You lose the ability to do an unlisted or private video, which I think is silly. But yeah, I can't make an unlisted or private video, a new one. I could set videos to private, but I can't make like a new video and then make it private, apparently. And also,
he doesn't do that anyway.
This is something that I was actually going to do this morning. I cannot set a featured video. If you watch a video on DSP Gaming, you might notice that near the end of every video
this is relevant information, obviously.
There's a little quick promo that blips in the corner. And right now it's set to the Fallout 3 hardcore playthrough that I did and started back in August.
I have mine set to me playing Minecraft.
That. What I wanted to do was start to begin to highlight other playthroughs because I realized, geez, I should be utilizing this feature of YouTube. Right now everyone's just going to that, and how many people really want to see my Fallout 3 playthrough at this point when there's all these new games out? I should highlight that I've been playing all these newer games. So I went to do it, and it's disabled. Because when you get a copyright strike against your account, YouTube disables that. How that makes any sense? You had a copyright strike, therefore you can't feature any content. That doesn't even make any sense. There's no logical connection, but then again, there's no logical reason for 99% of the stuff on YouTube.
Well, if normal people get a copyright strike, they can't make videos longer than 15 minutes.
It is what it is,
Does
though.
that
It's
make
not a
sense?
big deal.
No.
It's not like I use that or talk about it too much anyway. It's just a little bit annoying. But the good news is, yeah, the copyright strike that I got was disputed last week, which means in about 1 more week's time, hopefully it'll be lifted. I'm hoping there's no more coming, although there's no way to really prevent them from coming because YouTube's copyright system is a piece of garbage run by robots. And people can
He's basically saying, hey guys, you can file copyright strikes all you want, and there's nothing I can do about it. Why would he say this?
So we'll see what happens with that. The good news is the streaming is back on DSP Gaming. Now, I said this on Twitter last night. I'll say it here in the daily update. I am not going to start live streaming immediately. Right now I'm doing this daily update offline.
This is where it gets interesting.
Why?
You'll see what I mean.
It's very simple. I said it earlier this week. I think that people, unfortunately, were taking the live streams for granted. The fact that I was doing them every day, people were like, not a big deal. That Phil's live streaming, and so we don't need to check it out. And it was a lot of work for me to set them up, to maintain them, to make sure that the live stream was working, to make sure the stream chat was working. And I'll be honest, in a lot of cases, doing all that is a distraction. And now the landscaper is outside, so I need to close my window. Hold on.
Well, that's nice content. But you know what's going on here? DSP is punishing his viewers because he quite literally said, because people, he quite literally said, I'm not going to go back to streaming everything because people took me streaming everything for granted. This is like if your mama cook every day and then one day she can't cook and she sees that you are not a fan of her not cooking. So she says, well, you took me for granted when I was cooking every day, and when I couldn't cook, you ain't have nothing to eat. So I ain't cooking no more. That's what he doing. He's punishing his fans for something some random dude did on the internet. Why? I don't know. He wants to see if his views come back.
Started buzzing the lawn outside as I was talking. And
I'll talk about that later.
But anyway,
I know what I'm gonna say, but
in general,
I'll wait till later.
I think that people were taking the live streaming for granted. It didn't feel special anymore after doing it for 2.5 years on a daily basis.
Oh, another thing I want to say. He say it's more work to do a live stream. Now, I agree with some of the stuff he say about live streaming. It's a little bit more laid back to record something locally, but it's pros and cons with both of them. But let's be completely honest here. His chat never crashes. His streams barely ever crash. He has good internet, better than mine at least. It's no work involved. He doesn't even have layouts. He doesn't have a layout. He doesn't have a face cam. His mic volume is always the same. When he streams, it's quite literally him opening OBS and clicking start streaming. And clicking again to put the words over the screen that say stream will be starting soon. And then when he starts the stream, he click that. And then he just look at his chat every 5 minutes to see if it's working, aka get help for the game he's playing. How is that extra work compared to what you would do if you play offline, which is click start recording and play the game? What's the difference between clicking start recording and playing a game and clicking start streaming and playing a game when nothing has changed? When he streams and when he plays offline, nothing is different. It's the same exact thing. Same experience, same type of commentary. Nothing is different. And he claims it's more work. Yes, more work.
Like, it is what it is. There were people who loved it and came out for every stream, but for the most part, it wasn't a big deal. And for me, for the extra amount of effort...
And I feel bad for his mods because they have nothing to do now. So that sucks.
It took to do it, to adhere to the schedule, right? To have to take timely, quick breaks, because I know there's people on a stream. And also...
Timely, quick breaks.
Just the
all of his
factor
breaks
that,
are 10 minutes and longer.
So many people complained that I was
takes a break.
distracting me from the playthroughs, right? And, you're getting distracted because you're looking at the stream or you're doing whatever. I've decided to cut back on streaming. So, just to lay down this...
Now, slight self-plug again, but I kind of have to give this example. I played Minecraft Story Mode last night, and I knew I was going to upload it to YouTube and at least edit out if I fucked up a lot or if I wasted a lot of time. But I played that on Twitch and I live streamed it, and I just pretended I wasn't live streaming it. He can just do that. He would get the live stream views and he would get his videos on YouTube and they would be the same quality. But apparently when DSP streams, he has to constantly check and see if shit working. When my internet die, if I'm streaming, OBS tells me, your internet dead. It says reconnecting and I get a nice ding sound. So there's no excuse for that. And when his chat dies, his chat never dies. I think his IRC, as a matter of fact, I might be wrong. I think his IRC chat might have died one time, maybe. And then on top of that, it's also bullshit because one of his mods fucked up the chat one day and set it to registered only mode or something. And DSP didn't even know until after he was done playing. So he's not checking the chat for that. He's checking the chat for help and to see if he needs to ban somebody.
Schedule here so you understand what's going to happen.
Okay, then.
The next stream I'm going to do is tomorrow night, Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. The Hate Live podcast
By the way,
will be live
over what he's going to do for the rest of the week here,
or on my website,
this is the daily update. So let's fast
that'll be the next thing that I like. I'll be honest.
Because this is all just him talking about what he's going to do. I don't think a lot of people are watching
my stuff right now because they feel that it's like a downtime where there's not a lot going. Early next week, when the new releases come out, the final episode of Life is Strange, the final episode of Tales from the Borderlands, I'll be doing those, and then later on in the week, next week, is the Assassin's Creed Syndicate release, okay? So that's really the schedule coming up, and I hope you'll join me for all of that. I'll be honest.
12 minutes to tell us the schedule.
I don't think a lot of people are watching my stuff right now because they feel that it's like a downtime where there's not a lot going on. I disagree. I actually like the stuff
I thought it was the hardcore gaming season.
But sadly, it seems that these days I can't really get many people to check out my stuff unless it's some big AAA freaking release, and even then, it's hard to retain viewership. Like I said last month,
because you suck as a Let's Player.
5, I had good views for about 2 weeks, and then basically 90% of the viewing audience who were watching the playthrough stopped watching because they realized I didn't suck ass at the game. They're like, oh, Phil's not sucking monstrous balls at this game? Well, I'm not going to watch the playthrough anymore. It's pathetic. In my opinion,
name the streams. This is how you don't play Metal Gear Solid 5.
If you're just watching for ridiculous fails and negativity, you shouldn't be fucking watching at all, in my opinion. But, I mean...
Does this remind you of something? Does it? It might not. It was a very long time ago. Remember that fun time, very long time ago, when Bloodborne was new? And that was actually the reason why I even started making videos on Dark Side Phil in the first place, if you don't remember. And the second video I made about him was a video just like this. And he was talking about his Bloodborne playthrough. And he said, if you watching it to see me fail, you watching it for the wrong reason, and was saying, don't watch it if you watch it for that reason. It was insane. And I got on his ass about that then. Now I get on his ass about it now. You struggling to get a view. You struggling to get any views. And you telling people they're watching you for the wrong reason. Most people on the internet either watch a streamer to see him be bad at a game, or because they like the person, or because the game's super brand new and they only going to watch it for a little while anyway and then bounce and never come back. You don't want those people. If you get people to constantly watch you or consistently watch you because you're bad at the game, you should be happy with that, because that's still a viewer and they're going to come back. If you get people to watch you because they like you, you should be happy with that because they're consistent and they're going to come back. I don't know what viewer DSP wants. I guess he wants people to watch him because they like him. But how many people like this dude? Like, how many people like his personality? Let's be serious here. I don't think that many.
And that's just me. You know, I don't watch stuff. See, this thing, I don't watch reality TV. I don't watch things to see people be a train wreck. I get the feeling a lot of people do.
But he is a train wreck.
Fact, I know for a fact a lot of people do. Why do you think that PewDiePie is popular? Because he's a train wreck. He plays horror games and screams at the camera, and little kiddies think it's funny, and that's why he became popular. And by the way...
How was that a train wreck? How was playing a horror game and screaming and being scared of the horror game, which is what you're supposed to do, that's what's supposed to happen, how is that a train wreck? I don't know.
I'm not talking shit about him. He found a way to become popular, and he loves doing it, apparently. But that's not me. And I actually did way better at Metal Gear Solid 5 than I did the previous installments. I actually put in effort, which is seen,
Metal Gear Solid
all these
5
critics of mine wanted me to
easy
do.
According to some
yet
people.
What happened to the viewership?
I don't like it, but that's just me.
So it's very tough. I'm playing these games that are lesser known games or aren't super overhyped games. I'm enjoying them, and now actually the past few days, the overwhelming feedback.
By the way, he's
has
still
been, since
talking
I'm
about
not
views.
live streaming, that I seemed way more focused on the games, and the quality of the videos is going up. But it's certainly not.
The quality of the video doesn't mean the quality of the commentary. But yet again, he can just play these games and pretend he doesn't have a chat. When he played Soma, didn't he allegedly close the chat and not look at it? He can do that for every playthrough, and it'll be the same thing. Then the people that want to see it live will see it live, and the people that want to see it recorded on YouTube will see it recorded on YouTube. It's not like he ever talks to people in his chat. The people that come to his chat know he's not going to acknowledge them at all anyway. So it'll be a win-win situation if he did that, right? But apparently he's taken my advice from a few days ago.
Not translating into more viewers, you know?
We'll get to that.
Have this negative
when
association
I'm
with me in my videos, and it's going to be very hard. It's going to have to be basically months of doing it like that, right? Months of applying myself. Boy, these landscapers are really being loud
Not
assholes
playing
right
on
now.
stream is applying
But anyway,
himself.
months of applying myself of doing it until the word gets out. Phil is not doing live streams all the time anymore.
The
quality of his content went up, so go check it out.
No.
So we'll see. Again, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I rely on word of mouth, and if you're liking the new content, and you like the fact that I'm not live streaming everything, and the stuff that I'm doing seems to be
His
more
playthroughs are
entertaining
the
to
same.
you, spread the word. I need
Spread
that
the word
help
about
right
a Let's
now. I
Play.
certainly
the
do.
The most hated Let's Play on the
Because
internet.
right now, the whole entire first half of October has been incredibly slow, as in, you know, disastrously slow.
Views.
And I really need a boost. It's just a shame that all the big AAA titles, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Halo 5, and WWE are all coming out within 4 days of each other.
No one is going to come to watch him play those games.
It's the truth. So, you know, everything's going to be a cluster.
Why would anybody come to watch DSP play Halo? He half hates Halo. He said Call of Duty was a hardcore first-person shooter game, and Halo is a casual console game. Years ago. I'm sure he still feels the same way. Has he ever liked a Halo game? I don't think so. But he's pretending like Halo is just going to be... He's going to pretend to like Halo. He doesn't like Halo. He fucking hates Halo.
At the end of this month, when, you know, normally there would be maybe stuff spread out, and I'm not getting that this month. It's all clustered in, and it sucks that, you know, within a week I'm going to have to try to make up for all the slowness of the month. And it does suck because I'll be honest, the things I'm playing, which I'll now talk about, the things I've been playing, have been great. This Witcher 3 DLC that I started yesterday, just as good as the campaign of the main game.
You played it for less than 3 hours.
It basically is an extended portion. It's a new story, a new plot line, lots of
3 hours.
characters,
It's great.
lots of talk and elaboration and that kind of stuff if you like that from the game. Yes, there's combat, and yes, it's just as flawed as the combat from the original game. You still got the camera that goes extreme close-up on your shoulder or your head instead of the enemies around you, and you get hit cheaply because of it. And yes, the controls during combat are still pretty shitty, and you can't really control your dodges very well. And I died yesterday because I was on a bridge.
You just mash the button anyway. It doesn't matter if the
poison
controls
on
are
it.
bad.
I'm trying to fight these two guys, and every time
Oh
I
my
dodge,
God, you're rambling.
God, Minecraft story mode. I had no expectations for this game. I thought
he's just hyping up the
what
games
could they
he
possibly
played.
do with a story?
Of course, he's like, think about this. If you watching his views are low, This is acknowledged. His views are low. If we watching this video and we didn't watch him play Minecraft story mode and we didn't watch him play Witcher, of course he wants to try to sell it to us. He's not going to come on camera, well, on mic, and say, "Oh, the Witcher expansion fucking sucks. Minecraft story mode is garbage and boring. Don't watch it." He's not going to say that. He's going to pretend like it's good. Duh, because he did it and he wants people to watch it.
Minecraft, you know. And is anyone ensemble cast they've got for to pass over and this game, the narrative, and people really are enjoying it who are watching it. For those of you who are watching the videos, even though I'm not live streaming daily,
when it comes to Let's Plays.
And I am mixing things up a little bit and changing up.
The car salesman.
I hope that it works out. I hope that you are enjoying the quality of the videos I'm putting out more. Hopefully the word of mouth
look the same in the
commentaries.
commentary. It's the same. Nothing has changed.
Check out the content. I don't know what else to say. There's no way that I can fix this issue right now of just not getting a lot of viewership, you know. It's new games that reinvigorate people, and then when a new game comes out, hooking people on that playthrough, which happened with Until Dawn, right? Which happened when I played Super Mario Maker. People love that, but you know, there was only so much you could do when it's a game that's reliant on other people making levels for you to play. You know, it is what it is. I'm still having fun. I'm having fun playing these games daily and doing what I'm doing. It is worrying to me, you know, when I do look at views and it's like, holy shit, you know, they're not very good right now. And releases like Assassin's Creed and stuff like that.
You're rambling.
October of last year was actually loaded with games that not only were good, but they lent themselves to good playthroughs. And I think that's the difference between last year and this year. Last year, the hardcore gaming season started with a bang, right? Games that really lent themselves to fun playthroughs. This year, there's a lot of games, but they're not fun playthroughs.
Okay, this is just a tip. It's not the word I'm looking for. Just a tip. Instead of relying on a game to be good to make your playthrough good, maybe you can make a game that's not good for a playthrough good for your playthrough. Then instead of people saying, well, I want to watch Witcher 3, let me just find somebody to play Witcher 3. People could say, oh man, this dude played this weird game I never heard of. Or, oh man, this dude played this game and I see nobody else play it. And it's really entertaining because the dude is entertaining. No, instead of actually trying to be entertaining, even though he considers himself an entertainer when it's relevant or when it's helpful to him, he can't actually try to entertain. He has to rely on what he's getting. Of course.
Games. It's more like, Talos Principle. It's a good game.
All right, we back. Sorry about that. I thought something was going wrong with the recording, so I had to kind of pause it and check.
Watch someone do a playthrough of Disgaea 5. Same thing, right?
Still bitching about views, so you didn't miss anything.
Now, Transformers Devastation for a niche audience, right? Those who like Transformers G1, but how many people are there that still care about Transformers G1 at this point? So
yeah, that's the only people that care about that game. People that like the old-ass Transformers.
That, like I said, starting with Assassin's Creed Syndicate, you got Halo 5, WWE 2K16, My Halloween Marathon, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Fallout 4, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Star Wars Battlefront, all within 3 weeks of each other.
Who's going to show up to see him play any of those games?
All that, I'll be able to hook up.
Like, who's really thinking, man, I can't wait for DSP to play Fallout 4. Man, I can't wait for DSP to play Rise of the Tomb Raider so he can make sex jokes. Man, I can't wait for DSP to play Call of Duty Black Ops 3, even though he's bad at all of these games. You're just going to watch somebody else.
A lot of viewers on new playthroughs. I'll be able to play through a bunch of fun games, and we'll be, full speed ahead for the rest of the year, and hopefully I'll have some pretty good viewership for the rest of the year. But the problem is we need to get there. And I think right now a lot of people are like, well, there's not anything major out, so why am I going to check out Phil's content, right? They're waiting for the big ones. But I want to thank you, those of you who are here daily.
How do those Minecraft Let's Players exist?
Checking out the content.
They've been playing Minecraft the last 4 years. People still come to them every day.
And I'll end with this, because I always got to...
This is the best part. I'll end with this. We got 5 minutes left.
I can't believe Phil's still talking about views. Views. Yeah, views. Genius. Because guess what? This is my business. It's my hobby, right? It's fun, but it's also my business.
I don't want to be Mr. Views.
A businessman or woman who ignores problems is one who will see their business close very shortly. It's funny, 'cause, well, we never used to hear Phil talk about views. Yeah, from 2010 to 2012, when I was...
You remember all those times when McDonald's and Walmart and Burger King and actual real businesses, remember all of those times those businesses like had local stores that went out of business? And before they went out of business, they begged their customers to buy more than what they wanted to buy and said, well, you've been taking us for granted serving Big Macs every day. And because people just aren't buying the same amount of Big Macs, we have to go out of business. And it's nothing we can do about it. We need you guys to just buy more Big Macs. He's asking us to buy more Big Macs. People don't want Big Macs right now. And you're trying to get the same people to buy your Big Macs over and over and over again. Sorry, bro, your McDonald's got to go out of business. By the way, hashtag McDonald's needs views.
At the height of my popularity on YouTube, I didn't really mention views because I didn't need to. If you didn't see anything changing, if it was a big wave of positivity that I was writing back then, why would I ever mention it, These things only come to light as problems when you're a business person who's conscious of what's going on around you, and you have to mention it to your customer base so they know what's going on. Why is Phil not live streaming every day
customer they're doing
because
bad?
Of this stuff going on. That's why. If I don't mention it, if I don't explain it, people won't understand. And if they don't understand, then they're going to stop watching. I don't understand. Phil used to stream and he doesn't anymore. I'm disappointed. He's not addressing it, so I'm not going to watch anymore. That's not what I want to happen. I want you all to be in the know. The way I see it is we're all in this together. Yes,
we're all in this together.
But you're my viewing audience, and I treat it like you are an integral part of that business, because you are. It's your participation that ultimately leads to the failure or the success of my business.
Wow.
So I want to keep you in the loop. No, I'll be honest, a lot of other YouTubers don't talk about this because they don't want you to be an integral part of their business.
What?
They don't care about the common viewer. They just let the views roll in, right? And so, okay, but that's not...
Now, this is bullshit, because he said when he was getting a lot of views in 2010 to 2012, he didn't talk about views because he was getting a lot of views. And then less than 5 minutes later, he says the big YouTubers don't talk about views because they don't care, and they don't care about you being a part of the viewership. They're just going to let the views roll in. But you just admitted you used to let the views roll in.
The kind of person I am. I've never been. Since day one that I was on YouTube in 2008, I've been like this. This is the kind of person I am.
That's bullshit. He wasn't personal back then. He didn't even show his face. Nobody even knew how he looked. How was he personal?
Entertainers
you fucking
on YouTube.
liar.
That's not who I am. That's not what I strive to be. I strive to be better. I strive to be better than the common Twitch streamer, full-time streamer, who's constantly just saying stuff about subs and interrupts their content. I strive to be better than the common YouTuber who is very impersonal with their viewing audience. I want to have a personal connection.
He used to be impersonal when he got more views.
That's how I'm different.
And I love how he says, I strive to be better than other people that do this. He strives to be better than every other Twitch streamer and every other YouTuber. Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
And I hope that people respect that and will eventually be attracted to my content. Just disregarding the fact that there's thousands of little idiots out there who completely say the opposite with little to no evidence. They just skew something that's one experience from years ago, or something that's out of context in order to make me look bad. I strive to find the more intelligent viewer, the person who, before they write me off, are going to do more than a second of research to find out the real person that I am.
DSP wants you to do research before you watch his Let's Plays. You have to do research to watch a Let's Player now.
Before they say I'm not going to watch
serious, guys.
Video, right? And that's a shame, because you know that the common viewer isn't like that. The common viewer on YouTube is not an intelligent human who's going to do that. They're just going to, I want to jump on YouTube, watch something stupid.
The common viewer isn't an intelligent human, and you wonder why people don't watch you, you fucking moron.
Gamers. That's the appeal I used to have. Now, not anymore, because now everyone gets.
But remember, this is a business, and he knows how to run a business. Are you going to see a business openly state, the common customer is a fucking dumbass, so let's take advantage of them? If a business say some shit like that, the internet is going to destroy them. Let the owner of, I don't know, Burger King or some shit say, well, the common customer is a fucking idiot. So if we tell them anything, they'll believe it because they're a fucking idiot. People are going to wise up very fast. He's saying the common YouTube viewer is stupid, basically. But he wants to get views, And those views are going to come from the common YouTuber. You're calling people stupid and you want them to watch you. I'm not taking this out of context. He said it. But you want new people to watch you. What new person is going to hear a dude say this and say, well, I'm going to watch him? And then what he tries to do, he tries to flip it around and say, I want to get the intelligent viewer, because he wants people to watch him and say, well, I like Phil videos, so I'm intelligent. He wants people like that. Those jackasses. He wants those jackasses that think they're better than everybody else to watch him, and they may think they're better than everybody else because they're watching him. It's kind of hard to explain, but hopefully you get where I'm going with this. But who talks like this?
Oh, I got to look at the fake guy who's pretending to be scared for 5 seconds. The fake
guy who's pretending to be scared.
And then I'm done, right? That's what they watch now. Or I'm going to watch the person who didn't actually do a playthrough of the game, but just has this edited montage of the funniest moments, and basically doesn't even care about the game, but uses the gameplay of the game as a comedy bit. So you get a quick laugh, and that's it. And that's what's popular.
How he didn't do the playthrough of it if he have a video?
Then maybe I don't want to be what's super popular. I strive to be different.
But you crying about views, but you don't want to be popular. What? You cry about views, but you don't want to be popular because the people that are popular, you hate them because you bunch them all together. You put everybody in the same pot and say all of y'all the same. But when somebody watches one of your videos out of context and make a judgment about you, it's a fucking problem.
Try to be better.
Grown man thinks this way, ladies and gentlemen.
I strive to be an
Grown
individual,
man,
not doing what everyone else is doing. I did this. I did raw,
here we go.
Unedited,
I did it before everybody else
with commentary before most other people did.
And Who cares?
Was one of the very few
they all
who
passed
made
you up.
Very popular on YouTube before it became mainstream. So I strive
Who cares?
To
they all passed you up.
Myself. And not become one of these fucking sellouts.
You should have fucking
honestly,
4 million subs like Rad or some shit.
If you're watching this video, you'll understand that, and
because everybody passed you up because you're not as good.
That's why you're here watching.
Deal with it.
Different. You feel
you're not different. You're worse. Being bad isn't a good different. But whatever.
Real person who shares this information, who shares the trials and tribulations of running their own business, who shares these life experiences with you, rather than someone who's just a fucking actor. Right?
Actor.
Because that's what a lot of these people are these days.
I thought you getting mad at games as an act. You said that before, but that's old and out of context, so I can't talk about it. Anyway, we almost done here, so this is good. But remember less than a week ago, I talked about how DSP doesn't really share anything with us. He only talks about bad stuff. He only shares stuff with us when it's bitching about views or when he buy a new TV or something. Like, pretty much this is DSP's version of sharing stuff with us, telling us everything bad that happens in his life, from gout to hospital bills to waking up sick in the morning, everything. And this is him telling us good stuff. House tour, hamster video on Instagram, my girlfriend Leanna. And then it's back to talking about bad stuff. Like, I think I said this before in a video too. I'm repeating myself at this point with some stuff. People come to YouTube like to get away from negative shit. If you've been having a bad day, you don't want to come to YouTube and hear a dude tell you about his bad day, especially if you're watching video games. You kind of don't want to deal with that. Some people do in a way, but not this halfway shit. With DSP, you get negative, little positive, negative. And with other people that do stuff like this, if they give you the negative, it'll be negative, positive, positive, negative, positive. You don't get all that negative shit. I don't know of any person that's tuning in for this, unironically. Like people that's not tuning in for the train wreck. It's the reason why this shit got 2,200 views. Let's refresh to see again. 2,399 views. Oh my God, it went all the way back to the beginning. It doesn't matter though. But people not tuning into this and tuning into your drama videos because they like you as a person. They tuning into it because they want to see the train wreck. But he calls PewDiePie a train wreck. When PewDiePie gets millions of views on every single video. What kind of train wreck is that? And then this is making extreme assumptions because he's talking about, oh, people tune in to see the train wreck, him screaming at games. He plays games that are horror games too, and those get millions of views. So where's the train wreck in that? There's videos of him like doing stuff on Photoshop that's got millions of views. What's the train wreck in that? There is none. That's called making assumptions. And DSP is good at doing it when it comes to other YouTubers.
Streaming restored, and the fact that I'm not going to be live streaming, and the change to the schedule with Dark Souls 3 and all the stuff going on. Hope you're enjoying it, and I hope that you will check out the content. Continuing on till we get to
Let's see how many people
Thanks
checked out
everyone.
the content recently. Let's go on a slight field trip. I'm gonna have to zoom the internet out.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome.
Oh, good. I gave him another view. Exciting. Let's see how many people checking out the content. Let's see. We're not gonna go over the stuff that's like 3 and 4 hours old because it's not really relevant. You know, you have to let it sit at least 24 hours before you make a judgment. Minecraft story mode, that got pretty reasonable views, but you know, it's Minecraft story mode. You know, all these Telltale games and these no gameplay, all story games usually get pretty good views from him. Talos Principle, it's kind of nothing. Less than 1,000 views for some parts, around 1,000 for some parts. Like Witcher 3, less than 1,000 views for some parts. Let's load more. This is 2 days ago. Talos Principle, 760 views. You can't see it. Let me fix that. 760 fucking views. That is ridiculous. Part 3 got a lot of views, but I think that's because he did really bad. I don't know. NBA 2K16 got, well, that's a stream, so that doesn't count. Yeah, these views, man, not too great. Transformers, 1,000 views for each video, pretty much except the final one. This guy, between 1,500 and 2,000. And this is stuff that's a week old now. Transformers, less than 2,000. Metal Gear Online got a few, a decent amount. But he's never going to play that again, so sorry if you showed up for that. To the Moon final part got almost 5,000 views because he gave it superb clickbait. And the rest of them kind of got no views. But, yeah. And you see his Alert Attacked video, 23,000 views. So... yep. These people that show up for this stuff don't stick around for anything. Like, at all. I think I get more people to show up for my random shit than DSP gets to show up for his random shit. You know, the dude got 177,000 subs. He gets 23,000 views on a video after he got a copyright strike. And can't even get 5,000 views on one video uploaded after that. None of these videos have 5,000 views. None. None even have. Oh no, the daily update got 5,000. Of course. It's just, you know, it's videos that like all the haters and shit watch. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling. Hopefully you get my point. But all right, oh my god, I gave him 3 views in this video. We're gonna do one last thing, which is very exciting. I'm sure people love to go to a YouTube video and see comments. This looks bad. So let's
and welcome to the daily update for Wednesday.
The daily update. Let's click on this so we can fix this and it can look a little better. Because it looks awful. At least make the layout look kind of reasonable. There we go. It's kind of one solid color again. But let's go over some comments, because most of the comments from this video that I saw when I was lurking and capturing, getting screen caps, most of them got deleted. I understand if you delete a couple of comments, but holy shit, he deleted like fucking 80 comments. Anyway, some of these are kind of wordy, so I'm not gonna read all of it unless I think I have to. But this dude says, I'm sorry, but you can't expect people to watch 4 to 6 hours of gameplay per day and then tell them they're taking you for granted. People subscribe to others. Maybe they also get burned out on watching YouTube videos all the time. I don't think it's fair to tell people that they're taking you for granted just because your views have dipped the past few weeks. This dude says school started back recently. That's actually, a thing. Like if you were a kid, you over the summer, you might have been watching fucking playthroughs all day. School started, you can't watch playthroughs all day. Like that's the thing. I don't really know what demographic DSP trying to reach, especially if you complain about views so much. Like I'm kind of rambling again. Sorry about that. He streams at 3 p.m. my time. I believe 3 p.m. my time. And it's 1 p.m. his time. Who the fuck is watching a gameplay stream at 1 in the afternoon? I don't know. I don't know how some people on Twitch get so much viewers. It'd be like 1 in the afternoon and dudes have 20,000 viewers. Like, where are these people coming from? But I don't know. And his second stream is at 9 p.m. my time. So yet again, and 7 p.m. his time, and 10 p.m. Eastern time. His stream times are terrible. They really are. They're terrible. You need to stream at a different time and see if the views change. Anyway, wow. I have to prepare myself to read this. I don't think it's fair for you to assume I'm asking everyone to watch every single video either, or attend every stream, blah, blah, blah. You're saying people take you for granted and they should watch the videos, but then when someone says, you're telling people to watch everything, I don't think it's fair for you to assume I'm telling people to watch everything. What the fuck are you telling people to do then? It's not fair to say you think people wrong for assuming and you can't tell them what you mean. But fact of the matter is I've been making daily videos since 2008, blah, 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 repeating himself. Successful business. I pride myself on being different, blah, blah, blah. Different equals bad. If you don't want to see me change, if you don't want to see me change in order to support, what? If you don't want to see me change in order to support the business and get more mainstream YouTube viewers, then you have to check out the content I put out. I get it. I get what I mean now. But I thought the mainstream viewing audience on YouTube was like stupid kids or something. Regardless of huge AAA releases or lesser known game. See, he says he's not asking people to check out every video or every stream, but he follows up one paragraph later saying, if you want me to be successful, you have to watch whatever, regardless of it being a AAA game or some no-name game that no one knows about. But when people asked him to play Rocket League, he didn't play it, and he ranted about Rocket League either yesterday or today and said the game had no promotion and it was a fad game and no one knew about it. You didn't play it because no one knew about it, but you want people to watch you play games that no one may know about? I don't know. I don't know. If I do change to save my business, make fully edited playthroughs focusing on humor/scripted jokes. Yeah, because all YouTubers have scripted jokes. That's called an assumption because he doesn't watch other YouTubers anyway. So where does he get this information from? Probably his dumb viewers. Not all of them dumb. Just the people he listened to seem to be dumb. Anyway, do daily rant videos about gaming news and any other 100 things that are successful on YouTube. And I could easily do. Yeah, you making fully edited playthroughs apparently is easy. I get nothing but complaints of how I abandon the core audience. Your core audience that's less than 5% of your subscriber count. Fuck that core audience. Yeah, when your core audience is that small, it doesn't matter if you abandon them. People hate them on the internet anyway. So, what's losing a few fans because they feel like you switched up? Some people think that anyway, and he kind of did. He went from not complaining about views to complaining about views, but I'm rambling, so let me shut up. I don't think it's fair for you to criticize me for making a logical, factual observation. If viewers will turn out for more than just a few videos of the big releases lately, it'll be a lot less stressful and way more happy overall, which should translate into better videos as well. People tell me what they want, I do it, and then only the hardcore viewers show up. How is this unfair for me to ask why? Jesus Christ. Another comment, I like this comment. He says, this comment doesn't exist under the video even anymore, by the way. It had like 6 upvotes, I think. He says, all this while not doing anything the last 2 days and posting nothing while he had time to play games. Tevin actually played a game that came out on Tuesday and posted the video already. Even his haters post more stuff than he does. He was talking about my Minecraft playthrough, so that's exciting. It's literally only your fault and no one else's? Mostly. 90%. 90%. I don't watch all your videos because I don't have the time, which is most people. You know, it's, I mean, it's not 2008 anymore. More people, holy crap. More people exist that do the same thing. Anyway, I'm rambling. I hope you're still having fun playing games because that's what you started doing it for. My advice is don't talk about views too much because it's kind of off-putting and it doesn't make you seem like a Joe Average Gamer, which is, I agree with that comment. The Joe Average Gamer doesn't care about views on his YouTube videos. Here's Moon Man. Whoa. If you're worried about abandoning core audience, then why use stream chat? Yeah, when he went to Twitch, he lost a lot of people. And when he left Twitch, he lost those people. So he fucked himself twice within 2 years. And now he's doing this YouTube streaming, and YouTube streaming is complete trash. Anyway, because people back in the day wanted to see you play blind even if you didn't succeed. Either make changes for the better or stay true to your core fan base. Don't do it halfway because you'll just alienate the majority of your fan base that's expecting the old DSP and the new and improved DSP. Not trying to dish you, it just seems counterproductive. Yeah, he wants to please everybody in a way, and you can't do that. He just needs to, like, remember when he went to streaming and it literally overnight it was, I play everything using a camcorder and I upload everything previously recorded. And overnight it was, I stream everything and I use direct capture for everything. He needs to make a decision like that again. I don't know what he can make the decision about. Maybe editing everything. He doesn't even have to like do montages. Just edit out filler. When I do playthroughs on YouTube, I edit out the filler. And it still can count as a full playthrough. It's not flashy. It's not like a fucking Alley A video. Name drop. Anyway, I know you take pride in not being able to ask for donations, even though he do ask for donations, it's pledges, or doing a dance when someone subscribes on camera. I get that. It's really hard to promote by word of mouth. Everyone knows who you are. The detractors and the This Is How You Don't Play videos are giving you a bad name. No, he gave himself a bad name. We just make the bad name more recognizable, and we promote the bad name. We spread the word. I personally know a few people that will not watch you because when you type Dark Side Phil in YouTube search, you get hundreds of videos of people bad mouthing you, saying you steal money, which is bullshit, and other various things. I guess it means various. The main reason This Is How You Don't Play is popular because it's a montage, everything put together. It's not split up into multiple parts. It's a montage geared towards you failing, but you could do something similar on this channel, but in a more positive way. Yep. DSP could literally run This Is How You Don't Play montages out of business. He could play a game on YouTube, make a full montage of it, make it 2 hours long, even put hate comments in the motherfucker. Call it This Is How You Don't Play. What's going to happen? He can't get sued, right? I don't think he could get sued. I'm pretty sure This Is How You Don't Play isn't copyrighted by anyone. I don't know. I mean, he named his Metal Gear Solid 5 streams This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 5. If you type in This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 5, you're going to find his streams. So he might as well just go all the way. Like, the views are bad. What's to lose? Not much. Anyway, don't take this in a negative way, but your core audience is slowly dwindling. It dwindled a long time ago. It's a fucking desert now. You had a green screen for a while, and you haven't done much with it. You could do more of an Angry Joe style reviews. Yeah, he's not gonna do that. He don't like Angry Joe. Oh, my video stopped playing. Damn it. God damn it, Kojima, you fucking troll. And now it looks awful now. I'm a professional, don't worry. Do not worry. Yeah, this is gonna look like shit. God damn it, I'm gonna have to fix this. And this is the same person again. I have so much ammo to use for my hate against DSP. This video is all hypocritical crap, and the haters will all the haters will love to make videos of. From attacking other YouTubers who do so much better than him to flip flopping in Patreon. Oh, he didn't mention Patreon. Oh, that's the thing. I don't think he mentioned Patreon in this video. But let me fix this because this looks really bad. I don't think he mentioned Patreon. No, I don't remember hearing a Patreon plug. I think he didn't mention Patreon purposely because we looked over that one, It's a lot of comments. I don't think he mentioned Patreon purposely because he was shitting on people that talk about donations and shit on Twitch. And yeah, pretty much on Twitch. Oh boy, look at this comment. I was your core audience. I watched all the videos in 2008. Web of Shadows, Dead Space, blah, blah, blah. And fast forward, he's saying when he was 17, he watched all this. He can't do it anymore because he's a grown up, which is how it is for a lot of people. And your reviews, rants, vlogs, and those random videos, I watch all of them. So he's a temporary fan, which is the reason why DSP likes to make all those drama videos, because those temporary fans watch those and don't watch anything else. For someone who watches tons of gaming, you're missing the entire point of live streaming in Twitch. It's about communicating with your fans and not distracting you during the gameplay. People don't watch live just so they can watch it earlier. They watch it live so they can talk to you. If you're playing the game as you answer a quick question from a fan or agree with something. I'm sorry if I'm reading some of this stuff wrong. I'm trying to kind of get through it because it's a lot of comments, and I don't want this video to be way longer than it needs to be. It's already too long. Moderation, blah blah blah. Really hard for me to say since I'm a fan, but I don't want you. But honestly, you won't survive like this. Competition is so intense in your field. Fan base will eventually grow up, and then you fucked. That's what happened too. You have to diversify and change your ways. It's probably too late. Problem with communicating with fans this way. People watching YouTube uploads don't want to hear some back and forth from a stream. They want commentary and gameplay. This is something I wanted to mention earlier, and I forgot to mention something else I wanted to mention earlier, so fuck it. This is something I wanted to mention earlier. A lot of people that have been doing YouTube as long as him or almost as long as him, when Twitch got popular, they didn't go to Twitch. They stayed on YouTube. When they went to direct capture, well, they was probably already using direct capture, but a lot of YouTubers that was known for Let's Plays on YouTube, they never went to Twitch. It's still a lot of YouTubers that don't even have Twitch accounts because they don't want to make a Twitch account, and then they might lose viewers like how DSP lost viewers when he went to Twitch. And it's even some that have Twitch but use Twitch for other stuff. Like they still do Let's Plays on YouTube and still play stuff off screen, but they use Twitch for special occasions. You know, it's just them grinding in the game maybe. Let's live stream that. It's them playing a game to review it, which is, I believe that's what Angry Joe do. Let's live stream that. I don't know of any YouTuber that was known for Let's Plays on YouTube that went to Twitch 100%, streamed everything, and pretty much said, well, fuck you, YouTube viewer. Watch it when I upload it, because that's pretty much what DSP did. And he lost a lot of people when he did that stupid shit. And when he left Twitch, he lost all the Twitch people. But I think I talked about that earlier. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it I could read from that one. I put yellow over this one because I didn't want to read it by accident. You don't depend on people. I like this part because this person is obviously very confused at the situation. You don't depend on people sending you money during the stream, but you, oh no, never mind, I'm getting it mixed up with another one. My bad. But you do depend on Patreon, and you constantly mention Patreon and ask people to donate more money than any other streamer or YouTuber I know. You're the biggest beggar I know, and you talk about money and your financial problems more than anyone else. Exactly. And think about it. Twitch subs, $5 a month. Twitch donations can be $1 to any amount of dollars. No one is on Twitch saying, give me $75 and I'm going to put you in a video. No one on Twitch is saying, give me $20 and I'm going to answer a question for you. DSP is asking for way more money from individual people than anyone on Twitch or YouTube is asking for anything. But he shits on people that get $5 a month from somebody when he want $20 a month from somebody, $75 a month from somebody, $50 a month from somebody, $5 a month from somebody. He has a $5 fucking perk level, but he shits on people on Twitch that beg for money even though they really fucking don't. I mean, he wants people on Twitch to act like him, which is get money from people through subs and pretend like you didn't, because that's what he used to do. Instead of saying, hey, Joe Schmo 1994, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. No, saying that is begging in DSP's world. But saying, consider pledging to my Patreon and give me $20 to answer a question, that's not begging. Somebody else say he needs to work on building his fan base. It's not going to happen. It's too late for him. Build a community, not going to happen. Too late for him. The whole donations thing you keep talking about on Twitch, that's a part of having community. Those fans love the streamer so much they donate to them, and the streamer thanks them by giving them a shout out. Nothing wrong with that. Just work on your PR and your views will grow. It's too late for that. I like this one too. I don't think this comment is there anymore either. I really don't understand one thing you say. It's all about the fan service and not about making money. Then you complain about low views, which obviously generates an income for you, i.e. no views equals no money. Lots of views equals money. You call this your business. You have to make money to survive. Yeah, I know is you say it's about fan service, but then you complain about money. Then you say it's a hobby. Then you say it's a business. I don't know. I don't know of any other YouTuber or streamer that considers uploading videos or streaming a business or a job. I really, really don't. And I don't watch streamers and YouTubers all fucking day, but I still never seen anybody refer to it like that. You know, it's people that have more going on than him and they don't refer to it as a business. It's people that sell all kind of shit, got all kind of merch, got sponsorships by all kind of different companies, and still don't call it a job. DSP has none of that. And all he has is a YouTube channel and a Patreon, and he calls it a business. It's a really shitty business if you compare it to the people that apparently don't even have a business that have more going on than you. Anyway, I'm not a fan of yours. However, it's always sad to see anyone struggle as much as you seem to be struggling. I wish you the best of luck. And I agree with that. Oh boy, this is one. This is one. I think the comment is still here, so let's check because I didn't capture it. I didn't screen cap it all the way correctly. Yep. Oh boy. I think, yeah, you can see it. Twitch is better. I prefer going to Twitch to watch people stream. Your YouTube isn't as good as an interface and doesn't have a chat because you turn it off. Using chat for help. I originally watch your videos to see you fail sometime. Having a chat completely ruin your videos in my opinion. When a chat told you to use Sonar or Metal Gear Solid 5, I immediately turned off the stream. It was going to be a funny fail, but ruined. I'm not reading this stuff over. I'm trying to get through this. Also, in Metal Gear Solid 5, the chat kept telling you about the skull missions. You were ready for the skull missions, blah, blah, blah. Playing games too long. Seems like you spend a lot more time on games than you used to do, and it's harder to catch up on your videos. See, that's the problem. He spends more time on his games, but that shouldn't be the viewer's fault. That shouldn't be the viewer's fault. It shouldn't be the viewer's problem. The viewer shouldn't have to suffer with him taking a long time to play a game. He can edit all that filler out. If he edited filler out of his Bloodborne playthrough, instead of it being more than 100 parts, it probably would have been about 30 or 40 parts, and it still would have been a full playthrough. But read this reply. The things you brought up The things you bring up are literally all easily solved or don't even exist. 1, I turn off YouTube chat because it's awful and unmoddable. But we have, you can't see everything. I'm not re-grabbing the screen. But we have our own IRC chat, which is easily blah, 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 blah. Why aren't you using it? It's in the description of every single stream I do on YouTube. I do not use the chat for help. As much as you and most everyone assumes. The skulls thing, I had no stream chat warning for those missions at all. I prepared per what in-game warning said. Did the mission, what? What? I prepared for what in-game warning said? Me reading these comments is not working. This all white background with these black letters is really, really fucking me up. But it's because stream chat told, he's saying when I do stuff right in the game, you assume it's because of the stream chat, which is whatever. I'm not even going to say anything. You make your own fucking opinion on that. Your entire point is nonsensical. That's nice to say. The reason I take longer to play games is because, again, I was directly told by fans I was putting out too many videos and rushing through games. You can take a long time to play games. Just don't upload everything. I don't know why he can't do that. Making the playthrough very low quality, blah, 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 because he was rushing through games, blah, blah, blah. So 2 points are invalid, and 1 is directly contradictory to changes I was asked to make by the viewers in the past 2 years. How exactly am I supposed to win you over? It's a way to reply to criticism, whatever. Anyway, that's that one. They're exciting, I'm sure. What else do we have here? We almost done. Don't worry. I'm sorry for keeping you so long. Want to know why you have low views? Just take a look at your replies. People don't watch you because of your personality. It's that simple. To you, everyone is an idiot, stupid, sheep, etc. You use this language to your advantage, just like how you say factual, as if saying that means it, that makes it so. You always find ways through language to shield yourself from criticism. I don't watch your videos very much, but gave your Until Dawn playthrough and a few others a shot. I couldn't do it. It was like listening to a 13-year-old, something that you always deny. All I heard was dumb dick jokes and an insane amount of unnecessary rage and profanity. That's quality content. All right, whatever. It's a good comment. Oh boy. I think, I'm not reading all of this. Playing games or providing commentary doesn't cut it anymore. It's great, but if you blah, 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 blah. If you value and beliefs, it's great that you held on to your values and beliefs as a YouTuber / streamer. It's admirable. You're so reluctant to sell out. Then I love this part. This is why I screen grab this. Thanks for subbing. Don't forget to donate. Who says thanks for subbing? Don't forget to donate. No one. But he didn't sell out. He didn't sell out. The dude that used to shill merch 3-4 years ago. It's videos of him talking about his cafe press shit. The dude that used to shill merch years ago. The dude that shills Patreon now. The dude that used to mention subs on Twitch only when he lost subs on Twitch in pre-stream when he was on Twitch. The dude that puts ads on everything, ever. How the fuck did he not sell out? That dude is very misinformed on DSP if he don't think he sold out. That's just the way I feel about it. No. Anyway, the fucking Patreon link is in the description of this video. Become a patron of my work. How the fuck is this not selling out? The way I feel about the selling out thing, if you gotta tell me you didn't sell out, you probably did. And if you think you may have sold out, don't fucking say I didn't sell out. Just don't talk about it. It's one of those cases of DSP saying more than he needs to say. The people that think you sold out are going to think you sold out regardless of what you say. And the people that don't think that, you don't need to tell them. You don't need to tell them anything. Just shut up. I didn't sell out. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. Holy crap, this video is so long. Anyway, there's a lot of YouTubers that do full playthroughs and let's plays of games and make a living off it. The difference between you and them is they don't put idiot, asshole, sociopath, mentally ill, and all other shit you say at the end of their responses. My first tweet to you was, maybe it's the game, maybe it's not the game, but the player, and you call me an idiot. You have bashed too many people through your YouTube career for you to ever bounce back. I'm sorry, but you need to sell your adult house and move into a smaller place soon because you won't last long. Don't bitch about views to your core viewers. At least not in every fucking video you upload. And then when you get called out on it, you bitch more about views and how you need to mention them. People will stop watching you out of spite, which is, I also agree. This is a bold, oh, I like this one. I think I recapped this one, so we're going to go back to it. He deleted this comment, by the way. This is why you don't get it. You make broad, sweeping generalizations a lot of the time with no research or little fact. You criticize others for not doing research on you when they buy into the general statements or little fact about you. It's weird to read that, but you know what he means. DSP gets on people for not forging their own opinion on him and taking the opinion of the internet. But then he wants us to listen to his opinion on other people, like other Twitch streamers, and everyone's fake and I'm real. Phil, have you actually watched people on Twitch? None of your argument against it holds any water. People aren't begging for money there. The only game I've seen who constantly talks about views and bad/good months is you. This is far more distracting than thanks for subbing. You're guilting people into watching you. On every video like this, you see people commenting why they don't watch your videos anymore because they feel bad since you always bring up the views. Also, I know it's Dark Souls 3 stuff. And, oh, this is good enough to read. Also, I know the Dark Souls 3 raffle simply by following some basic gaming media because I'm not isolating myself and expecting everything to come to me as I'm the center of the internet. Yeah, DSP was bitching about Dark Souls 3, some weird beta thing they're doing. And, I think this comment is under the video. Like it's not deleted. Yeah, it is. It's not deleted. So let's read this. Let me get this off the screen. And we're going to be done after this. Holy shit. This video is more than an hour long. Post, if you watched it this far, post hashtag McDonald's needs views. And make sure to submit questions to Ask the Almighty. Yes, I'm doing a Q&A session soon. It's going to be very exciting. I got to do a formal video. Anyway, self-plug over. This is a bold assertion you're making about other streamers and YouTubers. You're not the only one that connects with the audience and gets personal from time to time. I love this because view all 10 replies, 3 replies. I never said I was the only one. I said I strive to do it and that I know many YouTubers don't, as told by my very same fans and viewers. So yo, I'm speechless. DSP has blatantly admitted that he forges his opinion on other streamers and other YouTubers because of what his fans and what his viewers tell him. But he doesn't want us to get our opinion on him from what other people on the internet tell us. So if I say DSP is shit, he doesn't want you to believe that. But if he say every Twitch streamer is begging for money, he wants me to believe that. Holy fucking shit. Wow. Not a bold assertion on my part, but a stupid assertion on yours. So he's stupid for telling him this. And DSP isn't. This is an adult, by the way, people. This is an adult. This is an adult. Wow. And this is one of Phil's biggest flaws. It seems whenever anyone has a viewpoint at odds with his, he comments in this way. The first part, the body of the response. This is a logical, thought-out reply in defense of the complaint/criticism. The first part should be all that matters, but he continuously signs off with an aggressive, passive, or otherwise insulted critic. It lowers the value of what went before the last thing we read as an insult. You get what I mean. I'm not reading this over again. He should cut that out from his interactions. Yup. He could have said everything else. This not a bold assertion on my part, but a stupid assertion on yours. Just don't say that. You're calling the dude stupid. Anyway, video done. I'm sure no one has watched this far, right? I don't know. I really want to know what other people think about this odd DSP situation. Like, I legitimately want to know what people think about this. Because times is getting rough for Dark Side Phil. 173 dislikes, 98 likes, 2,500 views. Times is getting rough for Mr. Dark Side Phil. And thanks for taking my advice, Phil, on not streaming and using it as a test, because this is what he's doing. He's not going to stream, and he's going to test to see where his views go. And if his views get worse, he's probably going to go back to streaming. And if they get better, he's not going to stream anymore, or at least he's not going to stream a lot. So thanks for taking my advice, Phil. I appreciate it. And yeah, it's been Almighty Tevin, and I'm tired of talking. So I'll see you in the next video.